think I'm slightly skeptical of conversations about good deeds, mercy ministries, this kind of thing that Christians talk about nowadays, and whether Christians should be involved with it or not. And I'm skeptical because, for me, I don't really understand why it's a matter of debate. Mercy ministries are not a strategy. Mercy ministries are a response that comes from hearts that have been captured by Christ, an inevitable response. We see people in need and we respond to that need. We don't do it in order to authenticate the gospel, in order to, as it were, cajole people in giving the gospel a hearing. We do it because we are men and women who love God and love others. Because Christ has captured our affections, we love Him, and therefore we love the world. Because the world is the object of God's affection. And so mercy ministry for me is what God's people do instinctively for one another in the church, but that then flows out to the world. Like the Good Samaritan, you see somebody broken, you just go to meet that need. That's just what we do. And if we're not doing it out of some legalism or some understanding of the gospel that is restrictive, then I think there's something wrong with our hearts, which begs some very fundamental questions. So mercy ministry is reaching out to others in need in our society, who are in need of Christ, who are in need of hope, who are in need of help, who are in need of love and compassion. That's the essence of mercy ministry for me. In terms of 20 schemes and what that does, that kind of mercy ministry, I think that is an altogether good thing, because I think we should have a bias towards those that are not being reached. We should have a bias towards those who are in most need. That doesn't mean to say that we neglect others where there is opportunity, but we should have a bias towards it. So if there's a part of my city that has scarce gospel ministry and presence, then I want to say we should be targeting that area with the gospel, not where there are a multitude of gospel churches. And it's the same with 20 schemes, targeting the poorest areas of Scotland, where men and women are without God and without hope in the world, and where most churches aren't going. That for me is its validation. And I think it's a superb venture. And do I endorse the work of 20 schemes? Absolutely. I endorse it because it is a gospel-centered ministry that seeks to reach people with the good news of Jesus. I think it's a great initiative, and I think that churches should get behind it, and people should think very seriously about looking at the opportunities that it presents and getting along there to serve for the glory of Christ.